Evening. How's everybody doing? I'm doing good. Those of you reaching out, checking up on me, checking in on me, I appreciate it. A lot of you have been asking where's the next video? What are you doing? What's going on? So here it is. Here's the next video, video number 2 in the series of Wade's Great Adventure, as we live in a parking lot at work in our RV. So we've got things kind of pretty much all sorted out here. Still a water issue in the back end in the bathroom. I've got one in hose into the cold water that is still leaking a little bit, and we've changed the line and everything, and we just can't get it to stop leaking. So I don't know if we're going to end up just blocking it off or whatever, because it's to the sink. So I really don't need it there. I have a sink here right beside me, so whatever, doesn't matter. It's just me and a dog, so whatever, doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. And then the signal light issue still is an issue. I've changed every fuse in the unit. I've changed every bulb. I've changed the 4-way flasher. The 4-way flasher works. You can hear it clicking, but I get no lights anyplace. And I went out there one day last week, I forget what day, opened the hood up and started tearing around under the hood, and there's another master breaker panel under the hood that I found. So I unscrewed that and opened it up, and there's a whole bunch of circuit breakers in there, and there's one labeled dash, or not dash, but panel accessories. And it has a 30 amp breaker with a reset on it, and the reset won't reset, so the breaker's shot. So I'm hoping that's the issue. I'll find out Tuesday. I'll go buy the breaker if I can find one for a 40-year-old motorhome. I'm sure there's something out there. I'll change that on Tuesday, and hopefully then we'll have signal lights, cruise control, and a horn. And then it's all good. Saturday, had my first experience with dumping the shitter. I've never done that before. This is all foreign to me, man. I'm used to camping in a tent and using an outhouse. So this is all foreign to me. So drove over to the Lamont site there. They have a dump station there, and pulled in and stopped and went out and opened everything up and pulled the hose out, and I was going to refill a couple of water jugs that I have here just for dishes and cleaning and stuff like that, not for human consumption or dog consumption. And went to fill those up, and their water was down, not working. So I got the hose into the hole in the ground, and there's two levers under the tank there. One's for your black water, so that's your poo and your pee, and one's for your gray water, neither of which are labeled. You always want to dump your black water first, so that when you dump your gray water, it's actually flushing the hose out as well. So which one's which? No idea. We're come in the motorhome, grab the manual, start going through it. It doesn't tell you which one it is either. So it's like, well, you got a 50-50 shot of getting it right and a 50-50 shot of getting it wrong. So I go out and I close the screen door, but I didn't close the big door. And I kneel down beside it and I'm looking, and well, one of the handles is quite a bit bigger than the other. I'm going to assume the big handle is black and the little handle is gray. It would only make sense. I was right. The big handle was the black water. The little handle was the gray water. The dog knows how to open the screen door, and as the poop is coming out the chute, about a third of the way into it, I see the dog roaming the streets heading down the other way, and she's not coming back. And I'm calling her, and she's not coming back, and I can't do anything. She's on the run, and the minute I take a step towards her, she's just going to run. So it's like, well, I got to finish this up, and then I got to go find her, I guess. So drove around town for about 10 minutes and thought, well, you know what, this is useless. I'm driving a 34-foot bus down small town Alberta, looking for a dog, and I can't go down alleys. There's so many places you can't go in this thing. I was thinking, well, maybe I'll just head back to work and drop the motorhome off and grab the car and go back into town in the car. And as I was thinking that, I'll turn left down this one side street, and lo and behold, there she is. Walking down by the service credit union. I don't know if she's trying to take out a loan or a withdrawal, but she didn't have her bank card with her because she didn't have pockets. So I don't know what the hell she was doing at the bank, but Anyways, we got her. We threw her back in the motorhome when we came home. So that was all good. A little adventure. Dog needs adventure, right? She wants to get out and explore. You can't blame her. So that was a Saturday. So yeah, it was a good time. And I know it's fun. I know my hair is getting unruly again. I noticed that when I turned the camera on. I went, oh Christ, my hair's getting long. I blame that on the chlorine in the pool. I've been doing a lot of swimming here the last week and a half or so. So much so I bought a month-to-month membership at the Harbor Pool in Fort Saskatchewan, so I can go swimming whenever I want. And and it's only a 20-minute drive from here, so I head out, go swimming, and swim for an hour and a half, and then come home and wander the yard here with the dog, looking for headlights and spare parts that I might need, and alternators, starters, whatever I can find that I might need, and just making a pile in the shop for myself for when I hit the road. So hopefully I can find a whole pile of stuff, but you never know. And Terry, the owner here, is just do what you want. Like, you need stuff, go find it, grab it, da. And it's like, okay. And I'm not the kind of guy that's just going to go and pilfer a pile of stuff and throw it in my motorhome. I've built a pile in the back of some things that I might take if we can test them and find out if they're good or not. And if they are, I'll pay for them. I'll buy them. I'm not going to just take them. It's bad enough I'm parked here stealing his power tonight, which again, you need power? Go plug it in, man. Just don't rely just solely on your solar generator. Plug in. Use the power. It's here. Use it. So it's like, oh, okay. So that's all good. Tomorrow, Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to those of you that celebrate. It's a day off for me. I really don't give a rat's ass about Canada Day at this point. I just, it's a day. It's like Christmas for me. I'm not a big fan of Christmas either. It's just a day off, extra day off. So I think we're going to head over to Mom and Dad's tomorrow and have coffee with them, maybe do a little laundry while I'm there and visit with them for a while. And next week I have a big photo shoot on Friday for Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament. All the proceeds from that are going to the Stollery Children's Hospital. They, through Lachlan Cross, Lachlan got a hold of me. They're looking for a photographer to come shoot their event. Am I willing to do it? And I was like, well, yeah, of course I am. I don't get paid for it, but I get promotion through them and my name all over the place and stuff like that. So that's perfect. And it's kind of payback. Because about 10, 12 years ago, something like that, they give away a roof every year on the radio stations in Edmonton. And it's what you do is you nominate somebody that's down on their luck, has a hard time, and needs a roof. So about 10 or so years ago, I forget exactly how long ago, I nominated Tamara and sent her story into them and stuff like that, and she ended up winning a roof. So it's kind of a little bit of payback for that. So, it worked out really good for Tamara. She needed a roof, she got a roof. Now I need some free publicity, and I'm getting that. So you scratch your back, I'll scratch your back, and everybody can scratch my back, and everybody wins. Something like that. I don't know how it works. So yeah, that's the name of the game there. We're just, like I say, working, biding our time, working until the end of October when we head for Mexico. Looking forward to it. Getting more and more excited as it gets closer too. As looking at the calendar, change over to July tomorrow. It's like July, August, September, October. 4 months and I can get out of here. Oh, starting to get really hyper and excited about it. So I'm really looking forward to the drive down, and I'm going to make it, I'm not going to blaze down there in any blaze of glory because I'm not driving a race car, I'm driving a big bus. So I'm going to take my sweet ass time, and I'm going to stop and take pictures and have interesting shit on the way down. I mean, after all, it is what I do, and take a bunch of pictures. I still have to get out in the yard here and take a bunch of pictures. I haven't done that yet. I haven't had the time. I was going to put the drone up today, but the wind was all stupid, hairy, excited, and my phone ran out of data, so I had to get my other phone and go buy a SIM card for it and get hooked up with some data until my regular phone's renews on July the 5th. So now it's just a matter of finding data, keeping data. I'm probably going to break down and end up buying Starlink or something stupid just to have internet in the bus no matter where I'm at. So it's not a bad idea, but it is expensive. It's like $500 for the unit, and then $150 or $170 a month. So it is expensive, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I know it's way cheaper in Mexico than what it is here, so for the monthly service. But I've also talked to them, and I can buy the unit here, use it here, and when I get to Mexico, give them my address in Mexico, and they'll switch everything over to the Mexican pricing. So it save a few bucks there, but it's money. I hate spending money. Anyways, that's about it. I'm doing well. Hope you're all doing well. Kona's doing well. You doing well? Yeah, just pat me. Yeah, okay. Just pat me. So as long as she's getting petted, she's doing well. It's all good. And we'll talk to you again in another week or two. Let you know how things are going. Maybe next Sunday I'll pop on and show you some of the pictures I took for Ardent. And we'll see you then. Until then, have a good night.